Hey guys, this is Gray Mouse 1. I wanted to do a video pertaining to the article about Microsoft supposedly in hot water with the social justice warriors. Now, at the end of the gaming developer conference, Microsoft hosted an after party, an after hours party. At that party, there were some women that were dressed in schoolgirl outfits standing on podiums dancing. Now, to a normal person, there's nothing wrong with that. I am quite sure that they're up there because they want to be up there. There was not a gun held to their hand and say, bitch, get up on the podium and dance. No, there was none of that shit. So, the social justice warriors that were in attendance of this party did not appreciate that. Specifically, I'm reading straight from the website. Specifically, a social justice warrior by the name of Kamina Vincent. She made a tweet out saying that she's making a formal complaint tomorrow. I will not stand for this. I'm trying to encourage women into the industry, and this is what happens. And then she also went on the tweet, they were dancing on podiums. So, okay, they were dancing on podiums. They were doing nothing wrong. Microsoft did nothing wrong. And of course, the biggest social justice warrior, Brianna Wu, had to speak up. Of course. So she wrote, this is not Microsoft's first time to hire scantily clad women at the professional networking events. Saw this during GamesBeat also. The problem is not the women who are just making a living. The problem is the inappropriate at a professional event. No, it's not. It's not inappropriate at all. You're at a gaming conference, you stupid bitch. What do you expect? Just like at E3, you expect to see the booth babes. At a football game, what do you expect to see? You'll see cheerleaders. At F1 races, what do you see? The racing girls. I don't see what the problem is here. Is that these social justice warriors are only attacking the video game industry. And that's it. You get all this going on over here, but no, don't mention that. It's just because you got scantily clad women dancing on podiums at a video game conference. What the fuck? I just have no words. These social justice warriors will go as far, they're destroying the game industry. They're absolutely destroying the game industry because it's something that they don't like. They are targeting anything that a white straight male loves. Whether it's video games, whether it's movies, or any other form of medium. They don't care. Oh, they see a white straight male or just a straight male. It don't have to be white. White, black, purple, pink, orange, it don't matter. You're a male. You have a dick and balls. So they want to take that shit away. There's no reason for this. And to top this shit off, Microsoft head, Phil Spencer, apologized. Apologized for what? There was nothing wrong with what was going on at that conference. If you're so narrow-minded that you found something wrong with anything at that conference, I just can't fathom. I can't understand the way these social justice warriors think. They're not doing anybody any favors. How many of these women that are in the video game industry, that they say that they don't exist, but they do. There are several women that have created some of the most great games ever on the PlayStation 4 and on the Xbox. There are women in the video game industry, but they want everybody else, the outside, to think that there's not. There are many videos on YouTube that debunk this. I highly recommend you go look for them. They're there. All you got to do is type it in there. Anyway, this is what Phil Spencer had to say. At Xbox hosted events at GDC this week, we represent Xbox and Microsoft in a way that was not consistent or aligned to our values. It was unequivocally wrong. What the fuck? Unequivocally wrong. And it will not be tolerated. Are you fucking kidding me? They did nothing wrong. I know we disappoint many people, and I personally commit in holding ourselves to higher standards. We must ensure the diversity and the inclusion of central of our everyday business and core values. We will do better in the future. Fuck Microsoft. What the fuck? Why are you apologizing just because somebody took some pictures and complained that there were women dancing on the podium? You did nothing wrong. There's no need for you to save face. What the fuck? Furthermore, during the annual event called The Party, hosted on Wednesday night and is sponsored by ID at Xbox, Microsoft programmed for independent game developers a safe space policy was instituted. A safe place policy. A safe place. What the fuck is a safe place? Where you have music and a padded room and so you can just not feel triggered? What the fuck is a safe place? So during an annual event called That Party, hosted on Wednesday night and sponsored by ID at Xbox, Microsoft's program for independent game developers and safe space policy was instituted. If something or someone makes you feel uncomfortable at one of our events, no matter how minor it seems, you can report it to us. Harassment of event participants, staff, or volunteers at the event will not be tolerated. The policy goes on to define a variety of types of harassment, including offensive verbal comments or attitudes related to gender identity and expression, sexual orientation, inappropriate physical contact, and unwelcome sexual attention. What the fuck? There are so many things wrong with this comment. There's so many things wrong with this policy. It has gotten to a point that if you look at a woman as a straight male, you will be called on as sexual harassment. It's gotten to that point now. And that is just because of the fucking social justice warriors. This is what reality is going to become if we don't stop this movement. This movement has got to stop. If you value your freedom of speech, if you value your freedom of expression, if you value your freedoms, then stand up, make videos, and not accept this bullshit that's being spewed all over the place. But what makes it worse is that these multi-billion-dollar companies are folding under the pressure of the social justice warriors. They are making it to where everywhere is a safe place for them. Your opinion no longer matters. It doesn't. If this continues to go on. And at the bottom of this article, it says, according to the most recent demographic figures published by the company, just 26.8% of Microsoft employees are females, including only 17.3% in leadership positions. I beg to differ. They're so full of shit. They're making it look like that gamers, us, don't want women in the industry. If they would put down their fucking social justice warrior flag for a minute and pick up a controller and actually play games, they would realize that they're making a mistake, that they're full of shit. But they don't want to do that. They'd rather point fingers and say that the video game industry is full of misogynistic, straight males. which is a bunch of bullshit. This is unacceptable. Microsoft, I am highly disappointed in this. What the fuck were you thinking? So now, yet another company has folded under the social justice. Oh, God. What we need to do, what gamers need to do, is make videos such as this to cry out and speak out that this is bullshit and it will not be standing for. Again, like I said before, there was nothing wrong with having dancing women on the podiums at a party. It's a fucking party. So what's next? They're going to remove the cheerleaders from football? Or the F1 racing girls? Are they going to do that? Huh? Are they? We don't know. This is total bullshit. Anyway, this is my opinion. My opinion. So, to wrap this up, these are my opinions and my opinions alone. If you agree with them, fine. If you don't, fine. If you want to downvote this video, by all means, fine. Please leave a comment in the space below. I would love to have a debate with you. And until next time, this is Grey Mouse 1.